Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys, for jumping on this call. It's kind of an interesting one tonight. I'm going to start it off with some props. So it's all about nutrition and food and labels and kind of how it's a little bit misleading. So what I have here, so my dad brought this. It says Jamaican style ginger beer. And it's a perfect example because he's like, oh, it's all natural. Honestly, it's just funny. And I was like, oh, really? So then I read it and it says naturally flavored soda, sweet with spice. And then it says 1 cup. I go and read the ingredients: carbonated water, sugar, glucose, fructose, natural flavor, citric acid, sodium benzoate, caramel, color, and gum arabic. Okay, so not a ton of ingredients. Looks pretty natural. Natural flavor. Like, what does that even mean? I don't even know what it means. So anyways, he then pours himself a cup. Well, here's my next prop. This is his cup. And I'm pretty sure we all can relate. These are those beer cups, okay? I've had them since college. They're still kicking. So let's do a little demo. My next prop. This is 1 cup. Can't see it? Okay, no, it's on there. It says 1 cup. So let's go like this. We're going to open this up. We're going to pour it in. Before I get to the nutrition label, I'm just going to do this, okay? So I'm going to show you, look, I'm pouring it in, okay? This is dangerous. It's around all my stuff. I'm going to block it out a bit here. Let's move that out of the way. We're going to pour it into the cup. Success! Now, how many people only pour it to there? Is your cup half full or is it half empty? Well, it's less than half. So let's try that again. So I'm going to pour it to where my dad had his level at. Okay. So let's get my props out again here. And he's like, oh, this is delicious. I'm like, I'm sure it is. I have never actually tried it and I still won't because it just doesn't do it for me. So let's pour that in. Oh, little spilly cup there. Okay. Not quite. Oh no.
Is anyone still on?
Hey, John, can you, oh, I think we lost Corey's connection. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he went frozen on my end and then I couldn't hear him anymore. Hopefully he didn't spill the ginger beer all on it. I think we all know where he's going with that, though. It is pretty amazing, right? What a portion size actually is and what's actually in our products that are promoted to us as being all natural.
I learned the importance of portions with the fire starter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I saw a huge difference. I couldn't even believe it. Like, I was like, oh my God.
You're back. Oh, I still can't hear you.
Nice. Now you can hear me again?
Yeah. Better.
Oh, what the fit? More like, what the fuck just happened? All right. Okay, here we go. So we're not quite there yet. So that's 2 cups. Okay, sorry about that little glitch. Everything powered off all at the same time. Like, damn it! I gave myself a slow clap. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm a little rusty. Okay, we're there. Finally. So that is 2.5 cups, and that was his serving today. It almost nearly killed me because he was so unaware. Not the fact that he's drinking that. Like I've obviously poured that big of a cup. We all have. But let's be honest here. Okay, so let's go. 1 cup, 110 calories, 30 grams of sugar, 30 grams. There's 2.5 cups. That is 70. I can fit 3 full cups in that one glass, according to this label. So that's 90 grams of sugar. And it even advertises, this is tricky, if you can see that. It says 110 calories per 250 milliliters. They make you think 250 milliliters is a lot of liquid and not a lot of calories. And it's got this nice little swirl around it. It's very well done. The marketing is clean. It's got this beautiful flower on it. It says Jamaican style. I'd like anybody to ask a Jamaican if this is their Jamaican style. It'd be interesting. Anyways, not a significant source of saturates, trans, cholesterol, fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, or iron. So really, there's nothing on here that says anything is good other than the marketing looks nice. But guys, literally, when I say don't drink your calories, that's it. 9 times out of 10, any beverage that is carbonated will have this effect. The 591 ml bottles will only do a serving size that's less than 591 mils, right? So you just got to be mindful of that, and that's culprit number 1. One that I thought was actually also interesting, because this is a favorite of mine, goldfish. As you guys are well aware, if not, I do have 3 children, all the same age. They're lovely. They were terrors today. Anyways, enriched wheat flour, vegetable oil, second ingredient. You know, probably shouldn't be feeding them this, but they are pretty good, pretty tasty. Only 1 gram of sugar, and you can eat 26 crackers. 26. So if I pour out 26 here on the desk, that's 5. We got 10, 15, 20. Wow. I actually poured out 26. That is fucked up. Okay, perfect. I feel like I could eat this forever. Like, look at them all. Look at it. That's 26. Covers a corner of my desk. How many of us eat 26? 0. 0 of us eat 26. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open up some screen share. Screen share some stuff here. So let's go to my next part. So you're going to see me for a bit here. And then I'm going to open up the email, download. Okay. Let's see. Opening here. All right. And let's go back. Okay. Share the screen. All right. Yes. Okay, do you guys see my screen? No?
No.
Okay.
I can.
You can see it now, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I want to go to. So label reading the healthy way. Okay, so it basically highlights how to use your food labels, ingredient lists. So this is some information that I got from another member, and what I'm going to do here is scroll down and highlight this here. Okay. So the serving size is listed at the top of the nutrition facts table. All the information in the table is based on the amount of food. If you eat more or less than list of the serving size, obviously you'll be getting more or less. So this is key right here. Nutrition facts, the example of breakfast cereal, 1 cup, 30 grams. Okay, 180 calories. If you guys understand and actually pour, like I showed you the 1 cup when I was doing the mix to the drink there. Guys, it's not a lot. So be very, very, very mindful of how much you're actually putting in your bowl, because I know my cereal bowl is way higher than 1 cup. And then I wonder, right? So healthier choices, we get into whole grains, fats, everything like that. Sugars are found naturally in fruit, milks, and vegetables. So this is why, like, we always go back and forth. Sugar's the devil. People talk about it all the time. Well, it's actually not. It's not the devil. I don't believe in that, because we can eat certain amount of sugars. We just want to obviously limit the stuff. So this stuff I'm going to share into the Fit Clubbers group. And basically, it's just going to give you a nice little bit of information. Then what I want to do here, I think I have another one. Yes, open this one. All right. So this is food labels in Canada. All right. So nutrition facts table, the information that's on a food label. We are, by law, prepackaged food must have nutrition facts table ingredient list. They can have nutrition claims, but optional, like it says there. I tend to watch out for those nutrition claims just because the label that's putting it out there, unless it's third party, this is key, third party unbiased, then you're probably getting something that's totally biased. A lot of that stuff you'll see in the supplement world, where every single supplement is like the best supplement ever, but yet how could all of them be the best, right? So just be mindful of that. And then right here, how to use a nutrition facts label. Step 1, look at the serving size, like I just mentioned. Step 2, look at the calories. Step 3, look at the percent daily value. Okay, so 5% daily value or less is little of nutrient. 15 or more is a lot. And then the percent is meant to act as a benchmark to determine if that food is high or low in a certain nutrient. You can use it to compare the nutrient content of different foods. So that's pretty key there. You're gonna see, like, it definitely says on this pop, the carbohydrates is 30 grams, right? So that's 10% of your daily value of what they think we need to be eating. Well, 300 grams of the daily value, but it doesn't ever reference who that's for or what person. So it's very misleading, where 300 grams might not suit what you're actually trying to accomplish. Maybe being in the gym or trying to get healthy, maybe you're trying to add muscle, maybe you're trying to lose weight. So you really do need to talk these things out. And what it ultimately comes down to when you are setting these goals is you have to pick a certain level, and then you have to stick to it until you see noticeable results in either the positive way, if you're going towards your goal, or a negative way away from your goal. And then you adjust from there. So there's no, like, when everybody asks me, oh, how many grams of protein should I be eating? How many carbs? How many fat? How many calories? Well, I basically just give them an idea as a benchmark, and then we determine whether it's actually moving up or down. If you ask me those questions and you don't actually stick to it, I can't help you, right? Like, no one can. If you don't actually try and say, hey, I delivered 2 weeks at 2,000 calories, 180 grams of protein, and then the rest falls in line. If you don't do that for long enough, we won't have a long enough amount of time to determine whether it's something that's working or not, right? So just keep that in mind. So I'm gonna share all these files here just in the Fit Clubbers group, and we can do that. So I won't read them all, but I'm gonna go back to here. We're gonna stop share, and I'm back. Okay. So what do I want to do next? I got my favorite one, Allison. I think this might be your favorite one too, but I just got to get a new little tripod here. Oh, you know what's coming. All right. Kraft smooth peanut butter. All right. Let's see what's happening inside here first. Oh, look at that. That's deep right in the center. See that? Some digging going on in here. Can't say it's me or not. Probably me, because my kids can't have this. So I got, oh yeah, this is a tablespoon, give or take. Everyone's tablespoon is probably a different size. So let's go. That's my tablespoon, right? Oh man, that's like at least an inch off the spoon. And you can catch me doing this regularly on a Friday night after a long week and I don't get home and eat. and I'm just eating this. This is considered 15 grams of peanut butter at 90 calories, 8 grams of fat, 60 grams of sodium, 4 grams of carbs, 1 fiber, 1 sugar. Now, this is awesome that there's not very much sugar in here, but the 90 calories is coming from the 8 grams of fat, right? So 72 grams of it is coming solely from fat. Now, don't be confused. Fat doesn't make you fat, okay? Calories in excess and not burned off get stored as fat because everything breaks down in the body and gets stored as fat with what you don't use. Because it's like, oh, I can just put this in to my little savings account. That's called midsection. Or I can put this into, you know, under your neck or under your arms, wherever it goes. It just goes wherever it wants to go. So now the issue that I face is once I get this spoon in, like as you see, I can twirl it. How easy is it to put it back in the jar and try to get an actual tablespoon? So I want to create good quality videos. So if I eat this, it won't be very good quality because I won't be able to talk because it's peanut butter. So we're just going to go like this and try to, that is more like a tablespoon. It's got, I smooth it over. So this is really easy when people ask me, oh, I'm going to write all my calories, but I don't know what's happening. If this is one of the victims, this peanut butter, just like that, that's pretty good. Then you put a goldfish on top. That's also pretty good. Things can get away from you quite easily, especially if you take a sip. Not a good combo. Take a sip of that ginger beer. Oh, it's got spice in it. It's burning. That's good quality video right there. So let me put that spoon back. Guys, I'm just really saying it's so misleading. I don't know what to do because my urges say eat more goldfish. So I do. But the fact of the matter is, no one is keeping track close enough of what they're actually doing with their nutrition unless you're, unless you're forced to based on, health issues, life changes, things that are forcing you to do it. Like maybe you had a scare in your family and someone got sick, or maybe you actually got sick or had a heart attack or something like that, or something major. Usually major life events trigger the ability to grab some tools, which I'm all full of props tonight. Grab some tools like this little guy here, measure your blood pressure every now and then, stuff like that, and actually go to the doctor and get yourself under control with some blood work, and then attack this from a very systematic way to get healthy. So I really just want to, stress to you guys that it's scary out there, and it's so easy, especially in Canada, because I would probably say our labels are pretty loose. As you can see, like how many people actually pour a cup, right? And it's tricky. Or some of the packages, if you get one, I know for sure, if you go and buy those Quest protein bars, if anybody's ever had a Quest protein bar, it measures the nutrition label as half a bar, which is like, oh shit, no one cares, right? Everyone's like, oh, there we go, little hydraulics issue. No one cares. They just eat the whole thing. Allison, when do you ever break that Quest bar in half and only eat half? Never, 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 never. So I just want you guys to be really mindful of labels, all that good stuff. And I wonder if I can share one more thing here. No, probably not. I'll just keep it in the files. Looking too difficult. But anyways, this is a double goldfish. That's a lucky one right there. Gonna put that one down. We're gonna chew that. Oh, I got my last prop here. Okay. I want to talk about some nuts, okay? Pistachio nuts, the tree nut. The source is a tree. It's a very wonderful little nut. Roasted pistachios, first ingredient. It's always a good thing. And if anybody has a pet, I bet you go to the dog food aisle and you pick up the dog food bag and you look for real ingredients first. But then you go in your own damn grocery store and you don't look for shit. You just pick it up, put it in the cart. You don't even care if the first ingredient is food or if it's water or if it's sugar. Anyways, the second ingredient in this thing, and this is why these little buggers are so tasty, is sugar. Now, why in the world would a pistachio nut need sugar? Well, of course, because it's called sweet chili pistachios. We fall for marketing and flavor, right? It's not a ton of sugar, 4 grams, for a half a cup. Half a cup, okay. Here we go. Since I got my trusty cup here, let's see what half a cup does. Get this open here. So these are shells on, okay, case on. So that's about a half a cup. I got about half a cup in there, maybe a little bit more. If you break the shells off, since you don't eat that, you're probably a little bit more. So I ripped the label, it's good. So calories of a half a cup, 270 grams. Guys, a half a cup can literally fit in the palm of my hand. If I poured this out, I could fit a half a cup in the palm of my hand. 270 grams. How many times do you guys go and just eat a palm, like a little palm in your hand of pistachio nuts or cashews or almonds or chocolate-covered almonds? Like, guilty as charged right there, chocolate-covered almonds. But I never eat half a cup. Never. I once bought a 900-gram bag because they were beside the 500-gram bag, and they were $1 less, and I ate the whole bag over a day, maybe a few hours. But that's not the point. The point is, you can't track it once you start getting into fats. It's so hard. Like, I already ate a tablespoon, so I'm 90 calories deep on the peanut butter. I only sip that ginger shit, so I'm good there. But if I'm going to eat these pistachios because I can't get them back in the bag, so that's going to be like 500 calories. Probably by the time I'm done, my pretzels, pistachios, and peanut butter, and I haven't even eaten any protein really. And that is the building block of our muscle. It is the nutrient that we need, the macronutrient that we need to be able to repair our muscle when we work out, when we run, when we walk, when we sleep, when we do anything. It is what gives us life. And when we grow, maybe a little bit more muscle mass than fat mass on our body, it helps ward off, some of our illnesses that come about. Our visceral fat surrounds our organs, our main organs. But if we have a large amount of it, those organs are at risk. So if we can build more muscle, work out more, move more, do anything in physical activity more, then it's going to be better. But we need that protein. So the fats and the carbs have to stay somewhat low, right? They have to be lower, and their protein, we have to be way up. So we need to be eating more protein. That's it. That's all. But all of these foods that I showed you tonight are easy to grab, easy to scoop with a spoon, easy to pour out, right? But the effects last way longer than the amount of time it takes you to consume them. And when we look at the nutrition labels and actually pay attention and care about what they say, 500 milligrams of sodium in these pistachios. 500. That's 21% of your daily intake. Okay, and if we don't drink enough water, we're not going to balance any of that out, because I guarantee you, throughout your day, you're eating more sodium than you need to, and no one watches it. It's a sneaky one. 520 milligrams of potassium. Not bad. 13 carbs. Only 4% of your day, not terrible. 5 grams of fiber, that's already 20% of your day. Wonder what type it is, right? You gotta look that up if it's gonna help you or hinder you. And then you've got 11 grams of protein. This is my biggest protein snack, but yet it costs me 270 calories. I can get 26 to 30 grams of protein by eating a chicken breast, and it's roughly the same amount of calories. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. 1 gram of protein is about 4 calories. And same with carbohydrate. So just keep those numbers in mind. I'm going to share this, the files and some of our highlights, but this is your first version, a relaunch of What the Fit. Wasn't so smooth, right? We're just going to leave it at What the F for tonight. You can take it how you want it. But I do thank you guys for showing up. I will fix my computer. It seems to be working now. I see February Fields up there. I want to really highlight two big things happening. Obviously, we launched a new schedule this week at the gym. So if you're a gym goer, please take note of the schedule for this week. And then starting March 1st, we're going to have some madness happen and some really great changes. And there's going to be a lot more times for everybody to get more fit. And for those of you outside the gym, just be mindful of everything that happens in Fit Clubbers, because we often try to engage you guys and get you guys moving as well. And you can invite any of your friends into the Fit Clubbers group. It's wide open. That's it. That's all. All messages wrapped in one. I'm going to finish this peanut butter, though, because Allison would be upset if I didn't. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Corey.
Welcome. Pretzel.